The study across the three countries led by the department psychology Dr. Paul Hanley discovered that people with the poor achieve over enjoyment were less happy our next day. Where those who aimed to freedom said they had a 30% increase in well-being, according to a better sleep quality and life satisfaction.
Today I'm going to show you how to fix your read aloud question, how to improve your PTE speaking score. I have a lot of my students and my followers send me DM and asking me that they have very low score in speaking section in PTE, especially in read aloud question. They tried many times practicing on APE unit, but their score always low. Their score never improved. Even they practice the same question, repeat the same question again and again, many times, 10, 20, 30 times, but their score always stuck, something like 30, 40. So in today's video, I'm going to play the audio, the demo that my student or my followers sent to me. And then we are going to identify the problems, the issues, and then I'm going to share with you the tips, tricks, and strategies to deal with read aloud question so that you can apply when you have to prepare for your exam as well. So I'm going to play the audio of this person answer. Listen carefully and you try to identify the problems that this person has. So, in order to improve or fix your problems, you have to be able to identify that problem first. And then the next step is you get the solutions, you get the tips and tricks. And from there, you can improve your problems, you can improve your score. So I'm going to play the audio and listen carefully together.
The study across three countries led by the Department for Biology, Dr. Paul Hansen recovered people who participated. Achievement over enjoyment were less happy on the next days. Where those who measured for freedom says they had a 13% increase in well-being, recording better sleep quality and life satisfaction.
So can you spot some issues or some problems that this person has? Okay, so the first thing that I would recommend this person to change is the algorithm on AP Uni, because if you click here, you can see that this is the read aloud South Asia V3I algorithm, and if you read the detail here, you are going to understand why I recommend you to change the algorithm, because this algorithm is tuned for South Asian accents. For example, Indian, Nepali, Pakistani, Sri Lankan. As you are Thai, you shouldn't choose this algorithm when you practice on AP Uni. Because if you are a South Asian user, scores with V3I will be closer to that of the real exams. But if you are not from South Asian region, it is recommended to use the version V2E algorithm for scoring instead. So if you are Thai, I would recommend you to use another version, the version V2. To assess your score in read aloud. So this is the first thing that I would recommend this person to change. The second thing that I can say is that he speaks too fast. So when you speak too fast, the pronunciation is not clear. Your word is not clear. So when you do the exam, when you do read aloud question or speaking section in PTE, you have to imagine like someone sit behind the computer, and then when you do read aloud question, that person need to understand whatever you're saying. Every words that you say need to be understood by the person behind the computer, It doesn't mean that PTE is computer-based exam and you can say whatever you want to say. It doesn't work like this. So the second thing is that the second issues that I can spot on this person is he speak too fast. And I understand why he speak fast, because you can see here this algorithm on AP Uni requires you to speak fast if you want to score high. That's why people always fail the exam, because they confused between fluency and speaking fast. Fluency doesn't equal speaking in a fast pace. You don't need to speak fast in order to get high score in read aloud question. This is the thing that most of students confuse. Fluency is not speed. It's not your speaking speed. You don't need to speak too fast. Don't try to speak fast to get high score in fluency. So when you got low score in read aloud question, you can listen to the demo, the example that the demo here. You can choose the normal speed, slowest exam acceptable, or the extra slow. So if you are the beginner, you can choose extra slow version. So listen carefully and then listen every single word, especially the word that you mispronounced, and then try to repeat after it. Try to repeat whatever you can hear from the audio.
The study across 3 countries led by the Department of Psychology.
The study across 3 countries led by the Department of Psychology.
Dr. Paul Hanel discovered people who prioritize achievement over.
Dr. Paul Hanel discovered people who prioritized achievement over enjoyment. So you do like this. You click extra slow and then try to repeat after it. And then, from the beginning to the end, from the study across 3 countries to life satisfaction, like this.
Across 3 countries, led by the Department of Psychology, Dr. Paul Hanel discovered people who prioritized achievement over enjoyment were less happy on the next day, whereas those who aimed for freedom said they had a 13% increase in well-being, recording better sleep quality and life satisfaction.
As you can see that I try to speak very slow because I want to fix my pronunciation in every single word. You don't need to fix every word because it might seem impossible for you, but try to correct at least 70%. You have to aim that in one passage. You have to aim that at least 60 to 70% the content needs to be correct. You know what I mean? So to make it simple to understand, every single passage that you practice on read aloud, you need to see more green than red color on your question when you practice. And then if you still have some problem with specific words, you can click in that word. You can hear that there is the example, this word pronounced countries, and you repeat again and again until you have the correct pronunciation. And you do it like slowly for every single word that you mispronounced or your pronunciation is bad in that word. Department. You see the little sign here show you that department, the stress syllable is the second one. The stress is on the second syllable, the second syllable. Department. And then once you finish fixing all the pronunciation or the words that you mispronounced, like try to read very slow, then after that you back to read in the normal pace, normal speed.
The study across 3 countries led by Department of Psychology Dr. Paul Hanel discovered people who prioritize achievement over enjoyment were less happy on the next day, whereas those who aimed for freedom said they had a 13% increase in well-being, recording better sleep quality and life satisfaction.
So you see, this is the way that I help my students to fix their read aloud score. It seems like it's a lot of work, but actually it's not if you practice every day. Like consistency is more important, like if you practice consistently, you are going to see your improvement. Of course, your score is going to improve in the next future if you practice regularly every day. You don't have to practice a lot, but you have to practice regularly and you have to have the discipline If you have discipline, that's when you're going to see your improvement. So I hope that my video is helpful as always. If you have any question, you can ask me all the time. And thank you so much for watching my video today. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.